Hello, hello. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum, ba-da-bum. Hmm. Bum-bum, bum-bum, ba-da, ba-da-bum. This guy just locked in scary face, okay. Alrighty. Oh, sweet. That was not that long to get this evolution. Hopefully he gets an ability change. I don't know, does he... Is this the game where your abilities change when you evolve? Or... I don't know if that's actually a thing in vanilla Pokemon. I think that's just like a randomizer thing, but... Let's see what your stats look like. Still defeatist. Pretty balanced attack and special attack. Alright, I know this is gonna be a Mugus. So I'm preparing with an ice type. Oh, it's not even a Mugus yet, it's just the base form, okay. Easy one shot. Dun, 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 dun. I forgot about this Pokemon. I know he's decently bulky. He's just another bulky normal type. He's kind of just forgettable. I'm gonna try to catch him, so I'm gonna lower his accuracy, unless he just decides he doesn't want to get hit. I'm gonna Leech Seed instead then, because I don't feel like Sir Viper can tank Revenges a lot better. Yeah. Doesn't it lower stats? No, that's a recoil move. It's like takedown. I'm gonna start catching it. I almost accidentally used my Master Ball. That would have been embarrassing. Alright, let's take a look at this guy's stats, see if he's any good. Yeah, he's just a straight normal type. I think he's kind of like Milk Tank and Taurus and all of them, where he's just another bulky normal type. I literally just think there's not anything special about it. Wait, there's a hidden item in this town? Huh. I would never have thought to, Oh, it's just a Pokeball, okay. I could have lived with missing that, but... Okay. 2 items. Alright, let's go take a look at this, Buffalon? Buffalon? But I don't know how this guy's name is. Or it's like Ruffle? Actually, no, I'm thinking of the bird. Ruffle is the bird. Dun, 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 dun. Buffalon, that's the one. Let's see. Reckless, so he does a lot of damage, right? Oh no. Powers up moves that does recoil damage, okay. That's really only good for one of his moves, unless he learns Takedown. Yeah, he basically makes his 120 power just a lot stronger. Decently bulky. Decent physical attacker. Okay. I can see him being decent, but he's just another normal type. I feel like he's just another forgettable normal type. Because there's so many bulky normal types. That's just kind of their gimmick. They're either bulky or they have a lot of coverage. Like if you're Wigglytuff, you get a lot of coverage moves, but Wigglytuff is only really good against, I think, special attackers. Other than that, it's kind of a useless Pokemon. This thing survives because it's tanky, yeah. Oh, it landed its sleep. I'd try to wake up for 1 turn and swap. What is that again? That's you change my ability, right? We share abilities now. Healer. What does healer do? That doesn't tell me what healer does. Alright, game doesn't want to tell me what it is. I have it on this Pokemon now, but that's not tell me what healer is. Google time. Oh, it's like shed skin. Oh, but it's on a teammate. What is Klutz again? I forgot what Klutz does. Oh, you can't use any held items. That's why I forgot what that ability is. Alright, I did a Google search. I think it's only really useful for double battles. It cures your teammates' status effects. I don't know if they have to be in your party or if it's just a random effect every turn. Let's land 2 secret powers. No, I'm actually surprised it didn't. I probably shouldn't have let Civic. Now that I think about it. But my ice type is sleeping. You know what? This is a chance for you to do something. It's acrobatics should one shot, right? Chance to spotlight some Archops. Do your thing. Took a hit, and now acrobatics is OP. There you go. Luckily it didn't have Effect Spore, but... I don't remember you. You're another forgettable Pokemon. Vullaby. I mean, I'm gonna catch it because I don't have it, but I don't remember this thing. How much am I healing a turn? Do I need a substitute? I think subs are just safe here. What does punishment do? I forgot what that move is. Isn't that the higher your HP is? Or is that one of those HP based moves where the lower his HP is, the more damage it does? Is it kind of like not Facade, because Facade is based on statuses, right? I'm thinking of Endeavor. That's what I'm thinking of. It kind of works like Endeavor. Well, actually, Endeavor works differently because you just even out the HP with that one. You make your HP their HP. I just scroll wheeled. Do I have any awakenings or do I need a full heal? I just had full heal. I don't feel like going back and healing. I'm probably not going to use that bird. I've decided on Archops, so I'm going to stick with Archops, so I'm not going to go back and look at the bird and heal. I don't think any nature or any ability is going to convince me to use it. I feel like I'm pretty set on what my team is. Don't you get Zoroark on Victory Road? But you also get Zoroark on Black and White too, so I'll probably just use Zoro. If I'm gonna use Zoroark, I'll probably use it in the second game. Cause you can get it. I believe in Black and White 2, there's like a. By Clay's gym, in the 5th gym, you get Zoro at level 20 something. I think it's like 25 or 20, or is it 30? I think at that point in the game, they give it to you at level 30. But if I'm gonna use Zoro at any point, I'll probably use the gifted one. D-Dance is big spooky. I'm going to sub. I should still outspeed. Taunt is a wasted turn. Thanks for the free damage. But now I know it outspeeds me. It either outspeeds me or this is a speed tie. Either way, my substitute should tank this. And Audino should survive a hit if this Leech Seed doesn't finish the job. Okay, Leech Seed finishes it. I was gonna swap into Audino because I think Audino would be beefy enough to take a good hit from that. Oh, aren't you ground type? I can Leaf Blade this, right? You're electric ground? Oh, what is your typing? I'm neutral to you. I forgot what your typing is. You're bug. I think this thing's entirely bug. It's probably gonna use like X-Scissor or something here. What tanks a bug move? You know, let's use more Arch-Ups. He's in the party. Let's get used to his playstyle. Swift. I thought you would change it up. You're a bug type without a bug type move. He does not look happy. He woke up from being in that fossil. He's like, put me back in the fucking fossil. I don't want to be here. I have an item, so he shouldn't hurt me. Yeah, that's fine. I have an item, and I'm a rock type. He's not gonna do much today. On the other hand, I have one shot, so. Dun, dun, dun. Turn around, I want to fight you. I want to beat you up. Oh, that's the one thing I can't Leech Seed. But you know what can hit this? My new team member. My team member I just added to my party. Archop's coming in clutch. Already useful in what, that's a third fight? That's fine, I'm just gonna acrobatics and swap out probably anyways. Yeah, I'll probably just acrobatics this and swap out. Poison's fine. I'll just cure it at the end of this fight, but I'm not gonna cure it during the fight. Oh, you survived that. I swap, yeah. That did a lot more damage than I thought it would. Yeah, now you're locked into Petal Dance. Alright, what's your next thing you're bringing out? I can't swap into Survivor into this. It's an ice type. I really do need an answer for ice types. The answer is probably gonna be like ice or steel. I think what, Durant is coming up, or Durant? I'll just Secret Power. I should tank one of these. Of course, it's a crit. I swap out for a Regenerator, I just don't know what into. Did I outspeed it? Cause I'm thinking to sack Rocky here and get a Retaliate off, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I think I just matched the typing. I just put ice against ice. What's a good steel type I could use? I mean, Klang, right? Or Kling. The only problem with him is he doesn't get any good moves. Just 2 back-to-back crits, thanks. Because of course he did. What next? You're gonna crit and freeze me? Oh no, you just crit 3 times in a row. I expect nothing less. So when's this bad RNG gonna end? Hyper Beam? You have fucking Hyper Beam on this thing? Luckily that's a terrible move, so you guaranteed your death. Ooh, he dies to burn. Yeah, I can swap Survivor in safely here. He has to rest, and I can Leech Seed whatever he brings out next. Because he has to recharge from the Hyper Beam, and he dies by burn. And now I can just set up on whatever he wants to bring out. Or, you know, I just one-shot this thing. Or 2-shot. I think this thing's bulky enough to survive 1. I'm pretty sure this thing's bulky enough to survive 1 blade. Yeah. But only 1. This next one kills. Alright, well that fight was a string of bad RNG, and I'm gonna actually go heal and not use items. That was, what, 3 crits in a row? That was ridiculous. I'm glad I'm not Nuzlocking, because that would have been an angry moment. I'm just doing normal runs, so I can go back and heal. It's just slightly annoying. Dun 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 dun. Bum ba da bum bum ba dum bum. Bum bum ba dum ba dum. Actually, while I'm here, what steel types do I have? I know I have Pharaoh Seed and Klang. Klang doesn't have good movesets, so I need more TMs if I want to use him. Probably do a Volt Switch thing with him if I do anything with this guy. This guy is decent. Put a Rocky helmet on him and he'll go pretty decent. This guy was just got a bad nature, but he could be decent too. If he didn't get a minus attack in nature, he would be usable. Actually, you know, I said I wouldn't use this bird. Maybe I will. Let's see. Oh. Also, another minus attack on the physical when his highest stat is physical attack. And plus speed when it's not a very fast Pokemon. So, oh yeah, get to learn what Punishment does. Actually, hold on. Well, because I have the move here. Oh, it's kind of like Foul Play. Yeah, his works a lot like foul play, where it's based on the enemy stat. The damage is based on the enemy stats, not yours. So that, okay, that kind of works like that. You know, this guy would be pretty good. Let's throw him in somewhere. The question is, where? Over Audino? Do I really want to replace Audino at this point in the game though? She's carried me so far. I feel like for coverage sake, I need a. This thing turns into what? Fighting Psychic? I feel like coverage sake. Well then, what do I have for fighting? Oh, yeah, I have. This thing turns into a Psychic type, so I can teach this thing Psychic. Right? I'm not. I'm remembering that right? This thing evolves into fighting Psychic typing. It evolves into Mian Xiao. I think it's Regenerator. Oh, I could have gotten Regenerator on this thing. Inner Focus isn't bad though. But no, this literally could replace Audino, because I could get. Actually, no, I could just use this and Audino. If I go hunt a good nature on this, if I go hunt for Regenerator, if I go back and fly to where I caught the castle where I caught this thing, I can nature hunt this thing or ability hunt this thing. Do I feel like doing that though? Having 2 Regenerators could be something I'd go for. But I also don't remember the Elite Four being very challenging in this game. They all have like four Pokemon anyways. You know, I did want to use you. But I feel like my Ice type weakness is way too weak and you're double weak to Ice. I just realized that's a glaring issue with this guy. He's not, besides his ability, the Fetus is just a terrible ability. But I have a problem with Ice types right now. I have no answer for them. And I feel like this is my answer for Ice types. Oh, I didn't look at the typing. I looked up I looked up part of it. I'm pretty sure it gets psychic moves, right? Am I? Oh, Mienfo is just fighting type. Okay. My second monitor's turned off and back on. My PC's freaking out. Let me save my game before my PC decides to crash. Cause that's a little sketch. Yeah, I'm gonna save before my PC decides to do more weird stuff. So it is just a fighting type. What's its learns? I'm pretty sure it gets psychic moves. Oh, the only psychic move it gets is... Okay, hold on. I just gotta understand their thinking with this Pokemon. I just want you guys to, let me see this. If I remember right. I also got the worst nature on it. I don't need special attack. Speed? You know, minus speed is fine. Depending on some setups I use, being slow is fine. But this thing's a physical attacker, right? It gets Calm Mind. If you don't know what Calm Mind is, special attack, special defense. And it's not like they're close stats, like, attack is almost double. Let's look at his learn set. What moves does it learn? Detect, okay, that's a setup move. Fake Out, physical. Pound, physical. Quick Guard is another defensive move. Physical, physical. Defense move. Physical, physical, physical. Setup move. The one special move it gets, and it learns Calm Mind for some reason. What use of Calm Mind does it have, besides like bounce and high jump, I guess? Or no, these are physical. Never mind. It's just Aura Sphere. Yeah, Aura Sphere is the only special move, and it's special stat, even with a positive IV into special. Gives virtually nothing. What a confusing Pokemon. I don't understand their thinking with that one. Why did they give this thing Calm Mind? Dun, dun, dun. Ba-da-bum bum bum ba-da-bum. Ba-ba-bum bum ba-dum. One moment. Okay. Back to normal gaming. What moves do I want to teach Mienfao? I really wanted to use Archeops. I want to find an excuse to use him, but my ice weakness is just way too large. I didn't look at what TMs they could learn. Unable. I could use a poison move. Ooh. I feel poison over accuracy? I feel like that's a fair trade. I get more power in the move because this is a 20 power move opposed to a 90. They're both special. He doesn't have good special damage, but 70 more power is just gonna be more damage in general. And it gives more coverage. If he runs into a grass type, he has an answer for it. I could somewhat deal with grass types with Sludge Bomb. So that's not a bad move to give him. Flame Charge my entire team couldn't learn. Actually, I didn't check if Mienfao can learn it. Nope. What else? Scald wouldn't be bad. I doubt it learns Scald. As a fighting type, I don't think it does. No. I could try. Oh, doesn't it learn acrobatics? I swear I remember a Mienfao using acrobatics. I don't know why, but that randomly triggered. Okay, I thought so. Get rid of Calm Mind. I'm a physical attacker. I don't need physical stats or special stats. What a confusing Pokemon to give Calm Mind to. It's a fighting type that learns a psychic type setup move that's not even good for it. I don't know, doesn't need special stats because it's a physical attacker too. Can I teach this anything? It's 75 accuracy. It's not 55 in this game. I think I've had this conversation before. It sounds oddly familiar. Shadow Claw. I feel like something will learn this, right? I always teach this and never use it. This is one of those moves that like it seems good on paper, but in practice I rarely actually end up using this move unless something's 1 HP. That's the one time I use it. Can I set up a Retaliate? I can. I could have an Audino and Mienfao Retaliate. I don't know about Crocodile. Actually, he has a high physical attacker. I feel like Retaliate wouldn't just be, it's just not a bad move to have. I do kind of want to keep Swift for if I run to a double team setup. You know, I'm gonna keep this moveset for now. I can't, yeah, I have what, Foul Play, Crunch, Sludge Bomb, and Dig on Crocodile. I think that's the moveset I'm gonna run on Crocodile. Volt Switch wouldn't be bad to have. Let's see if I can teach it to anything in my party. Nope. Struggle Bug. This shuts down special attackers. I guess if I can't, I don't think I even could. I don't think my team learns this move. Nope. What else do I got? I know my whole team could learn Substitute. You know, enough team building. I've been doing that a lot, or like move building. I think I'm gonna set on this team. I need to set on something. If I run to a huge problem, I can always go back and hunt a Regenerator Mienfao. And go both a Regenerator Audino and Mienfao since I found a second. I don't want to stop. Don't fight. Don't fight me. I'm gonna beat your ass. Fine, I'll beat you for the 69th time because you just love being beaten by me. Still 4 Pokemon? Dude, you're worried about my performance and you come at me with 4 Pokemon, one of them being the most useless bird in the game? Your bird is so useless, in fact, that I'm gonna Leech Seed and not even bother substituting because I know you have nothing that can hit me hard. You literally are the most useless bird Pokemon. Go ahead, Air Slash me, do like 40 damage. You're not gonna do jack shit. Okay, I did more than I thought, but you're still the worst bird in this game. I don't know why you're taunting, okay. Are you serious? Cheren. You did not just use a move that... You did not just use the wind equivalent of Solar Beam on me. Cheren. Oh, Cheren. What are you doing? I don't even know how to measure that disappointment. Yeah, I think Surf's the best move here. I can't burn it because it's a fire type. I think we're both slow. I think 2 Surfs kills it. It might survive 1. It has a high level advantage over me, so it'll definitely survive 1. Leftovers. I'm gonna go for a Bulldoze then. You're gonna heal. I should be faster than him now. And just double Surf. Oh, he doesn't heal, okay. I thought he was gonna use a full restore. Dude comes at me with 4 Pokemon and thinks he's a worthy challenge. I think I tank that easy. Am I faster than you now? I have a minus speed IV. He might be faster than me, but I'm going to try it anyways. That did more damage than I thought it would. And now I can retaliate Audino. And do about half its HP. I should have EXP farmed. This fight's making me realize I'm under leveled. Level 43 fights. Do I have anything on you? Acrobatics. Yeah, I can acrobatics this. How can you survive a seed bomb? I think this thing now has a minus speed IV too. It could be too slow. It should tank a seed bomb, right? Actually, no. It's level 43 on a 35. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it would. But it just sets up for another retaliate. I survive a seed bomb, so I can just retaliate. And switch out again and sack whatever I have to. If it hones claws, I'm gonna go for a surf. Sharon does like to set up on this Pokemon. No, he doesn't this time. He actually goes for an attacking move. But all that means is I just retaliate on Audino. Get my huge hit in. Berry? Berry. If it Night Slashes again, this is neutral. It's safe to swap it into, and I just Sludge Bomb. I think Sludge Bomb spam just kills this. Unless one of these slashes actually ends up a crit. No. You know, if you're gonna challenge me correctly, Sharon. Don't bring 4 Pokemon when we're about to go to the Pokemon League. Oh, sweet. How many max revives do I have? Oh, I screwed up the menuing. It'll be in medicine, right? Full max revive. She gave me what, 3? I think I had 1 before. I think that was 3 she gave me. This might be a point where I have to XP farm. I might just level up, because I have to get Vanillish to level 51. And now that I have Mienfil on my team, I gotta have him catch up in levels, so this might just be a segment that I do off stream and just grind here. Grind my team to level 50. Alright, who's gonna revenge spam my Vanillish like it looks like he wants to? I'm gonna swap into something that can tank that better. Probably this dude. That did not feel like a crit. Alright, yeah. I was gonna stream until I hit the Elite Four. You know, I might do some more battles. I'm gonna see if there's battles on this route. But I think what's gonna end up happening, I'm just gonna end up going back here anyways. I'm sure there's items. Oh, odd no. Give me odd. Let me heal off an odd no. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I do nothing to you. Oh, thanks. That's actually perfect. I don't need a Mega Drain spam, now I can just swap and get the heal off. You know, a team of 6 Regenerator Autonos could just be could be a funny gimmick. Just keep switching the entire time in PP stall. I mean, I'm sure there's ways to counter that, like Mean Milk or stuff. Like, I'm sure it's been thought of. I just think the concept's funny. Cause I don't think yeah, cause Audino doesn't learn any version of U-turn or a Volt Switch, so yeah, it's pretty much locked. If you use Mean Look on Audino, you would just lock it in. So literally, that strategy would just fall apart. Bum 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 bum. What is this Pokemon? Sawsbuck? I don't know what you are. Ice type? I'm not gonna look this up. I actually just don't remember this thing's typing. I think I just Aromatherapy. Grass? That's a grass type move, right? Aromatherapy, I'm pretty sure it's a grass typing move, so Ice Beam should be super effective if I'm just using context clues here. Ah, that's a super effective sound. Alright. I forgot what that Pokemon is. You're a ghost type. You're a ghost water. So I can crunch this and probably one shot. Actually, it might not one shot. This thing's pretty beefy. Oh no, why would you use Brine on an ice type? I don't understand the AI in this game. It's hard to read an AI that doesn't know what it's doing. Of all the moves you choose, you chose Brine? And it worked out. That was such a dumb move to use. Oh no, not you. You. Okay, this thing's probably gonna Icicle Spear. I'm gonna sub and see and just scout what it does. Icicle Crash, not Spear. I don't think I could set up a Leech Seed now. but it is using ice type moves. With that information, I can swap into my ice type and mirror shot. I have steel type moves, so I could tank the spear or crash. And if I don't kill, I hopefully get an accuracy drop. Accuracy drop? No, I just didn't. I survived one more slash. It hits a rock slide with an accuracy drop. RNG is not meant to be. The RNG is just not meant to be. This I can swap my Servipper into. Break, that's fine. Mega Drain should one shot, it's a 4x effective move. It didn't. I did not know you had poison type move. Oh, you do get Sludge Bomb. Yeah. I did just find out you get Sludge Bomb, so I shouldn't be surprised by that. It has a 5% chance to miss, and it hurts. Oh, that might be foreshadowing. 75. Wait, this is a 75 drain move? Isn't even my Servipper doesn't have that much. Our Servipper doesn't have that much. Wait, Drain Punch has 75 power and 100 accuracy in this game. They made it actually stacked. Do I risk the fact that it might have a bug move? You know what? I'm gonna scout. I'm substituting the scout. Excizor. If that breaks my substitute, I'm swapping. And it's probably gonna use Excizor again. So I'm gonna switch in Medic. If depending on the damage I take, I'm gonna use Secret Power, go for Status, and swap out with the Regenerator. That's fine damage. Let's see if I get a Status. I know it's not super effective. Accuracy, that's a good one. Now it can miss. It's not going to, but it can. And I'm going to swap into my Bright Powder Seismitoad. Now that I know it has an accuracy drop, so it has an even higher chance to miss. Because my Seismitoad is holding Bright Powder. There we go, Bright Powder taking an effect. And I'm going to go for a burn. I don't think I can one-shot this thing with anything, so I'm gonna try to get chip burn damage if I can. This Bulldoze, it's bug resists. And Steel is weak against it, so it might be neutral if I Bulldoze. I don't think Bulldoze is worth doing, but Surf might be enough power to just one-shot here now. He's at a low enough health that I think Surf can finish the job. I was so close with that head calc. I was so close. Alright, time to mash B. Oh, there's grass here. I can train here. Actually, there's not. The heal is pretty far from here. Ooh, a Mugus. If I didn't have a grass type, I might have used a Mugus. I don't think I need to catch it though. I'm not gonna use it. I know a Mugus is stupidly broken. I forgot to heal. I'm just gonna run. I don't have the health for this. I mean, the heal's not terribly far away from here. It's just a lot of loading screens, because I gotta go through the 2 gates. Or actually, it might not even be loading screens now. Because once I open them, I'm pretty sure I could just go straight through and back and forth, right? Or is it actually just a cutscene every time? No, it's a cutscene. It's a cut every time. You know, this is pretty dangerous for a 10-year-old to do. I just want to put that out there. I always thought that, even as a kid, I was like, is that really that safe? Like, one time the air pressure is just gonna get like, someone's gonna drop a rock down there and like block some of the airflow. And then you have like a kid trying to cross the gap in one spot, the pressure is just weaker, and he just falls down. That or like the pressure could just be really high one day and you just send a kid launching into the sky. That's also equally bad. I don't know if I'm ready for Victory Road. Let me check if I need to go and get a heal. I might just use items. I think I'm fine on power. Yeah, I'm only missing a couple power on each thing. I should be fine. Famous last words before I'm not fine. But I should be. With enough items, I should be fine. Let's put my dowsing machine on. Do I need strength yet? I have 8 badges, but I don't have the HM for strength. I don't know if that's intentional. Okay, I could probably... I'll just leaf blade this thing. If it has 30, it lives. I'll have to leaf blade it again. This cave will probably be what I XP farm on. Actually, that might not be the best idea because Heatran and Durant are also in this route. So I need something. I need a Pokemon that can get Rock, Fire, and Steel. So I would need a Fire type with Earthquake to cover all that. No. Yes. I would need Earthquake and some kind of like Flamethrower. So I would need like Darmanitan or something to be able to kill everything here. I wish I could use you, but you don't evolve until like level 65 or 6. Like you have one of the notoriously highest level walls in Pokemon history. When you're worse than Dragonite, you know something's wrong. I had Caps Lock on by accident. Okay, it's not showing me levels it evolves at. It's just showing me the evolution line. It's showing me where to get it. Okay, so this is not what I'm looking for. Okay, I know what the evolution line is. What level does it evolve at? Thank you, Bulbapedia, for showing me what this is. Oh, no, okay, so here it is. It evolves at level 50 and then 64. So it evolves to its second form at 50 and then it evolves at level 64. Which, I don't know if I'm going to even see level 64 in this playthrough. Because I'm just doing playthroughs I'm not doing post-game playthroughs for most of these games. Because most of the post-game playthroughs is just grinding the Elite Four 100 times. And as fun as that is, as far as the series goes, I want to just do like vanilla playthroughs of the game. Like my reviews are mostly of the playthrough and not the post-game stuff of the game in the story. And also, I've played these games hundreds of times at this point, except for the new ones. I'd say except for the newer games and Pokemon Platinum are probably my least like playthrough game-wise, but I pretty much what I used to do is just replay Pokemon over and over. I would beat the game, delete my save, replay the game again. I was one of those types of Pokemon players where I'll just I'll do a playthrough over and over and over. Which part of me regrets that, because now like my first playthrough of Pokemon Black and White, or I think it was Black. It was my first game. I'm trying to see if I can recall it. I think Pokemon Black was my first game, not White. I think I got White later. Yeah, I got Pokemon Black first as my first Pokemon game, and then I got Pokemon White, and then from there I went back. I went back and played Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I bought Diamond, and then Pearl, and then I think I found a used copy of Platinum for like $1, or like, it was like five. It was like a used back when it was at GameStop, back when they just had like a bunch of used cartridge games just on a display shelf, and I saw it for like at most $10. Like it was a full price game. It was just, I think it was like, it wasn't a lot. It was a used copy of Platinum, and it ended up having a bunch of level 100s on it. Apparently, I lucked out, and the dude, I think he cheated that copy. Now that I think about it, yeah, it had 999 rare candies, so he did end up finding a way to cheat on the cartridge copy of the game, which I don't know how to do on cartridge still. I'm sure there's a way. But he had 999 of every item. And when I was getting to Pokemon, I was like, wait, what? You can do that? Which, I mean, now I know you're just cheat. Now I know it's a cheat. Like, I thought he was legit, but then, like, now that I know more about gaming, I'm just like, oh. It was like an, oh, you're not supposed to have that. Finally, 44 levels for Giga Drain. I think that's what I'm gonna use my Pokemon power up on, is Giga Drain now. I've been looking for a good move to use it on. I've been hoarding them. I think Giga Drain is the way to go. I do think Giga Drain. Where is my power ups? There you are. Let's see where Surf goes. You know, one positive about this game? None of the progression has been tied to HMs. HMs have just been for items. I've noticed that. I think I've seen one tree to cut down so far, and it was just to get an item. It's nice, not having to have an HM to get everywhere. I will say I don't like how this game approaches berries. A lot of the early game is just your berries being stolen from you or helping the enemy more than it helps you. It's supposed to teach that mechanic, I guess, of like, hey, your berries are now able to just be taken. So you also use that mechanic. But then the rest of the game doesn't really use berries. I think I've seen a couple citrus berries, but most of the fights, most of the trainer battles, they don't use any items. So like I just don't notice berries. Did I miss the strength HM? I'm gonna check if I missed strength HM. Oh my game just crashed, okay. So I don't need it to complete the game. All the HMs are optional. Okay, HMs are optional, I just double checked. Bum 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 bum. The one thing I can't set up on. Tailwind, that's fine. That's also fine. I should tank this easy. This thing gets flame charge. It's gonna use a fire move. So it's gonna use a fire. It's gonna use flame charge. I'll use it into frog. It's not very effective, and then it's gonna be stuck on either flame charge or trying to start T-waving me. Either its AI is gonna be stupid and see my water typing. I thought I was gonna flame charge for sure. Why are you sparking an ice type? Don't you? Do you not have? I guess it just doesn't have flame charge. Oh, it could just flinch me to death. I hope it doesn't flinch me to death. Okay, it didn't flinch me at all. Nice. Excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna get to a point. I don't think I'm gonna do the Elite Four today, cause I need to get levels. I'm pretty sure this is where I get Heatran, is this special ground, yep. Or not Heatran, Heatran's a legendary, Heatmore. But if I remember right, he gets like Incinerate or something. He doesn't really get good moves. Yet. He's using Furry Swipes, so that's how I know he doesn't have a good fire type move. He's going for the multi-hit. I do need a fire type, I just don't think this is the way to go. I don't think this guy's good enough to warrant using. I never did end up getting Axew. I think it's a post-game mon probably, right? Let me catch you so I can permanently box you. Just sit in my PC box forever, thank you. Well, I think about using you because this fire typing is a strong typing, but unfortunately you get held back by just being an awful Pokemon. Okay, let's see what's here. Oh, rare candy. Wow. Okay. This probably goes outside to... I don't know where that goes. This just goes back to the start. I have a feeling. Like, I feel like this is gonna troll me. How did I know? Oh. Wait, no, this is just, yeah. I can just do this. Let's see what... Just go here. And then take the stairs that were up here. I should be able to substitute, and it looks like it would tank it, right? Retaliate, yeah, it's not a charge retaliate. I should be fine. Oh, no, never mind. He does more damage than retaliate health has. Let's see how much Giga gives me. Not bad. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to heal more than it damages me here, so I'm gonna swap into Audino. Because any damage Audino takes, I could just swap out with Regenerator. And it would be fine. Of all moves, reversal? Really? It kind of worked for you there, but why? Why you do this? I did not think you were faster than me. You are not known for being speedy. Scolipede. Alrighty. That's a guy I haven't seen in a while. Ice typing. It might protect, it could also sludge bomb. I forget, is that a bug move? I know you're stupidly fast, that's your one good stat. I should survive a hit though, because you have nothing but speed. Ah, it's a flinch move. That is unfortunate. Alright, I'm gonna bulldoze you. Toxic, okay, that's fine. That is fine. I'm gonna bulldoze you and try to get speed down. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get your speed down enough though. Because Vanillish has a minus speed IV, so... Wait, I'm already outspeeding you with Seismitoad, so... Alright, I'm dead this turn. I'm gonna bulldoze one more time, and Retaliate should kill this. A boosted Retaliate with all the speed reduction, Audino should go first and not have to worry about. I don't have to worry about being outsped, I don't think. Nope. Da, 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 da. Starting to feel sleepy. My tiredness is kicking in. Yeah, I definitely won't do the actual Elite Four tonight. I just don't think I have the energy for it. But I will get to the gates. So I can get to a good spot where I can XP farm. Off stream, and I'll probably stream some Rivals later today. I was gonna say tomorrow, but it is tomorrow, because for me it's like 2 AM. It's almost 1 AM. Surf should just one-shot this thing. Of course it crit, because it had to. Why wouldn't it? I will be. Will be. I thought it was only Durance and Heatrans. Or Heatmores. I don't know why I keep mixing Heatran and Heatmore. They're entirely different Pokemon. I don't know where that's coming from. That should do negative damage? Yeah, I haven't set up on you yet, so... I'm gonna use you to heal my Sismatoad. I'm gonna Aqua Ring and get a free healing. And just probably go for a Scald Burn. Yeah, if you're gonna spam Punishment, it's not gonna do much. So, I can just use this as a free heal and not have to use my items. Thanks for the free heal, Volbeef. Defog. Does that affect Aqua Ring? No, it's just it's like Sweet Sun. Okay. Defog works like Sweet Sun in this game. That's fine. You're gonna do like negative damage, and you should die. I think that I have more HP than I started with, so nice. It did actually heal me. Let me push you. Oh, I was gonna push him. Alright, this I can set up a Leech Seed on. Speed drop, that's fine. I'm not gonna stay in this fight anyways. I'm swapping into... What am I gonna swap into? Frog. If it wants to do double Scary Face, that's fine. I'm already a slow Pokemon. That's entirely fine. I'm just gonna use my Aqua Ring setup. I don't think this thing has anything that can do more damage than I will heal with the Aqua Ring Leech Seed setup. I lied. I hope it misses. That shouldn't kill me. Oh. Am I not physically bulky? That could be an issue? No, it's not. I'm just gonna send in Meowth. And Force Bomb. And it paras. Or it lands a high jump kick and kills me. Yep. No. Oh yeah, because I had a D attack boost. I think I survived that without the Moxie. I should have kept Moxie in mind. But now I definitely outspeed and retaliate just kills. Okay, whatever fighting move you use on me, Sassy can take. Alright, I can just Leaf Blade the rest of your health since you did half your health bar for me. Stay at my full HP and set up on whatever you bring up. I haven't seen one of these in a while. This is a trade evolution, so I couldn't use this guy in my playthrough if I wanted to. Bum bum ba da. Bum 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 ba da. Dun, 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 dun. Do, do. Oh, Rubat. Not even the evolved version? That's insane to see here. A level 39 Woobat. I thought it would be evolved by now. Isn't that right, Kita? Right? It should be evolved. I don't know why it's not. It doesn't evolve. This is one of the few early evolutions in the game. It's like level 27, I think it evolves at. You've been a good kit. A good Kita. Hey, Doc. I have a heal now. This might be my XP farming spot. I think I found it. Yeah, no, this will be my XP farming spot, so, after I beat this battle, I'm gonna call it a stream and go to sleep. And tomorrow I'm gonna play some Rivals, and, I'll grind this off stream while I'm looking through footage of all my Rivals stuff. I wasn't gonna stream tonight, I was gonna just go through footage and go to sleep, but I kinda just couldn't fall asleep, and I wasn't tired, so I figured I'd get myself tired. Unfortunately, you're 4x weak to Ice type. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. You might actually kill me. Wait, this might actually... Oh wait, I might have talked shit and died. Yep. Yep. I don't think I have another answer for you. Just retaliate. I just cycle retaliates, right? I retaliate. If it doesn't do a lot of damage, I secret power. Okay, now swapping out doesn't do anything. I think I just stay in and secret power. Thanks for giving me your useless ability. It's fine, I'll just kill you anyways. Because you're not using any attacking moves. Using a hyper potion, that's fine. I'm just waiting for the status to pop up. What's the status for this area? Okay, what are you trying to set up on me? You've already changed my ability. Move on. Move on! Move the fuck on. Leave blade me already or something. Alright, I found my XP farming spot. It's gonna be right next to this doctor. So, yeah, just go up. I gotta remember to go up and to the left. That's all I gotta keep in my memory bank. Yep. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.